So have it right, up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone's doing well, winning live. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. If you haven't smashed it right now, smash it. If you haven't subscribed to Minerals FC, make sure you smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 13K. Let's have it right. We've got the notification bell, ding dong. Let's have it right. Make sure you smash that so you know when we go live. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership down below in the description. Salute to all the Minerals FC Ultras, everyone, all the proper Chelsea. Let's have it right. We're doing a Minerals Daily, bruv. A nice little upload to just give a roundup of everything that's happening. And I just want to lay down the Minerals, bruv, as we always do. So we'll get straight into it. First and foremost, we got announced today, and I will put it up for myself anyway, the statement from the Premier League. The Premier League and our clubs are committed to tackling all forms of discrimination. We are in contact with Chelsea Football Club, and we will continue to support clubs, players and staff in taking action against discriminatory abuse. Let's have it right. So this is hashtag no room for racism. So let's have it right, guys, yeah? I told you it was a start, and it is the start. Now, every day, we're getting more and more pushed out with this Enzo Fernandez racism saga, bruv, yeah? And I tell you what, I always say it, and it is what it is. Argentina should be banned from the World Cup and retaining their World Cup or defend their World Cup. That's the only way. This is the perfect opportunity for No to Racism, the platform itself, the campaign itself, to put an end to racism and set the tone across world football, yeah, and use the biggest sport in the world as the promotion and the PR happy meal to eliminate racism. So if you punish Argentina, knowing that the vice president backs Enzo Fernandez and backs the chant and backs what it stands for because that's their culture, or his old man is backing it, or you've got McAllister backing it, the Paul backing it, you know, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. It's part of our culture. Everyone's so sensitive. Jog on, let's have it right. Well, you need to eliminate that. And you also need to start by banning Argentina, including Lionel Messi. It doesn't matter. Whoever's proven guilty on Enzo's captured in 5K footage, then let's have it right. They will get punished specifically, individually. But whatever club they're at, every club of these players should punish their players and, as a whole, get a ban. Now, me, like I said, Ivan Toney, Tonali, they got 9-month ban for gambling. This is more severe than gambling. This is racism, and we need to put a stop to it. So they should be getting at a minimum 12-month ban. Let's have it right. We landed down Minerals. You've got to be ruthless with it. Well, we're going to be ruthless with it. It's a 12-month ban from me and a fine, and that will definitely make sure that whether they're from Argentina or wherever they're from, you don't be racist. End of story. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say this. The Premier League have basically said, we are speaking to Chelsea, which means they are investigating. And now the process starts. You've got the FA involved. You've got FIFA involved. You've got the French Federation involved, who are filing lawsuits. There is no going back from this. This is going to blow up to astronomical levels, bruv, and rightly so because of what it stands for. Another thing that broke out today was Paul Canners, first ever black Chelsea player, let's have it right. He's come out after 3 days later to say he's offering the club, contact the club, even though he works for the club, Chelsea. He's contacted them to say, I'm here to offer all of my experience, expertise, platform to educate for racism. Great. That's wonderful. All right. But where was Paul Canners when Gallagher was getting clipped for so-called being racist when he wasn't? And Paul Canners put it on his Twitter, coming at Conor Gallagher outright, straight away, yeah? And then deleted the tweet because he realised he wasn't being racist, right? Enzo has been clipped in 5K being racist, yet Canners ain't spoken about. He's just saying, let's offer the education. It's procedure. He works for the club. He has to do what he's told by the club. Roman, let's have it right. Roman paid and gave Canners the suite at Chelsea and respects Canners. Now, this is where the Clownlakes get involved. They know that Canners built up this, and rightly so, and respect to him. But you have to stand up for what's right. Enzo Fernandez should never play for Chelsea Football Club ever again. There is no coming back from this. There's too many other players in the squad that are against it and have called it out. And I've always said to you, be very careful the PR happy meals that will fly out, where these clowns have got everyone NDA'd up to their eyeballs. Everyone has to do what they're told. Yes, sir, please, sir, 3 bags full, sir, let's have it right. Because what? They're employees at the end of the day, strictly business terms. The owners tell you what goes down. They will get Fofana, all the other players in Kunku, everyone that unfollowed, everyone that was outspoken about it. Oh, we've made amends with Enzo. We accept his apology. We want to move on and all this. When really deep down they don't. Yeah, that's the truth, bro. All right. Because if they really weren't that bothered and that cut up and that insulted and disgusted, they wouldn't have acted how they did. But they had to act like that because maybe they know how the club runs. Maybe they know the club wants to protect the investment, which is Enzo Fernandez, who is valued more than all the other players that have come out speaking out at that to stop racism. So have it right. Don't forget and don't shoot the minerals, man. So while all this is going up, we've got more publicity with Enzo Fernandez. This geezer's in Wales for what reason? Maybe like sheep. Maybe he's so used to Clownlake being a farm that he just wants to go to Wales to be on a farm, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And Enzo Fernandez got in his car and his little Porsche. And then he went through a red light and decided not to turn up in court. And now he's getting done again. Let's have it right. So Enzo Fernandez now, he is done. He's getting racist charges. He will get fined and banned. He's also getting he's having a bit of road incidents, bruv. It's just a car crash at Chelsea. Literally it is. You know, this is what happens when you pay out death row contracts on 200 grand a week, 180 grand a week to these players who have no hunger in the game no more. They've made it big time. They know they can do whatever they want. They've got all the power in the club in terms of like the gaffer and that, and it's easier to replace a gaffer than it is to replace the players. Well, Clownlake do know about that. They know that very much. They've got 52 men in their squad, yeah, and they need to start loaning out players, but you've got a limit on how many players you can loan out in Europe, and that's 6 players, bruv. 6 players out of 52-man squad. And then you've got homegrown players who you could loan out as well. So have it right. Most of them they want to sell, like Trev Chalobah and Conor Gallagher. Uncomfortable conversations. But we were told by the media, were we or were we not, we were told that Sanchez is the number 1 goalkeeper and Petrovic is back up. But then we were told we're in the market for a goalkeeper. Then we were told, no, we're not in the market for a goalkeeper. All of a sudden, Spanish brown envelopes bring up that Lunin, whatever his name is, from Real Madrid, who's second to Courtois. When Courtois was injured at Real Madrid for the season, Lunin took over and he did very well. In fact, they lost 2 games with him in goal. 2 games they only lost. So he's not bad, bruv. But let's have it right. He wants first-team football if he knows he's not getting at Real Madrid, which could mean Kepa's going to stay at Real Madrid and be a number 2 because he wants to stay in Real Madrid, doesn't want to come back to Clownlake. So that's an interesting situation. The reality is we ain't getting Lunin. But shout out to Tobes, who did call out Lunin was on the list. He probably is on the list, but he doesn't want to come to Chelsea. Yeah, that's the facts, all right? And he ain't going to come for second fiddle. The reality is we do need the number 1 because why? Enzo Mascara needs a ball-playing goalkeeper. And if we don't have that ball-playing goalkeeper, then the whole system from the back of inverted, horizontal verticals with the goalkeeper going playing centre-back or playing left-back and fill in, you can't do that with Sanchez. You can't do it with Petrovic, which then brings me on to Petrovic. Petrovic now is surplus to requirements for the Clownlakes. He's not good enough. He doesn't play. He can't play the way Enzo wants to play, which tells you one thing only. All right. Can I remind everyone that Petrovic was our number 1 last season when Sanchez was injured? And when Sanchez came back, Pochettino even still played Petrovic because Petrovic is the better keeper. Yet we're going to ship him out and keep Petrovic, who's on a 5-year deal that was a 3rd choice goalkeeper from the Seagull Merchants, and bought him on 25 million. Let's have it right. What are we doing here, bruv? What are we doing here? So Petrovic now is going to get shipped out, loaned or sold, all right? Which shows you and this is it. The Clownlake lottery recruitment structure. Yeah, it's a lottery ticket. It's scattergun approach. There is no structure. There is no cohesiveness to work with a gaffer and build with a gaffer. They're now into their third recruit gaffer, and we've had 5 gaffers at Chelsea. So that's Thomas Tuchel, Frank Lampard. We've had Jellyfish Potter, Jellyfish Bottletino. Now we've got Enzo Mascara, bruv. And they can't get it wrong. But this is the point. The recruitment's all over the gaff. The AI, the Beachhead, the Multi Club, the data. We're in the Matrix. That's what's dictating what we sign, and it's not with Enzo Mascara. Enzo Mascara came out and says he wants the outgoings done ASAP because he wants to know what he's got to deal with, what he's got to work with, which tells you he's got no say. All this PR that he's going to assess the squad in there, as he going to assess most of these players ain't even coming back on pre-season. Most of these players ain't going to be there who are playing pre-season are going to be in the first team because these clowns have got to get shot of them so they can go in the market and spend and go and get a goalkeeper. So it's pointed out that there are 3 goalkeepers that are on the list because it's also pointed out they're not going to go for high-profile number ones or high-profile players. Well, I know that. It's Kindergarten FC at Chelsea. Yeah, it's Farming FC. So Mike Maignan, you ain't getting him, bruv. You ain't getting Diogo Costa. These are the players we should be looking at, but we're not. Instead, we're looking at Burnley's James Trafford, Valencia's Georgi Marmandashvili, and Villarreal's Philip Jorgensen. And Lumin's not coming, bruv. I don't care what you tell me, bruv. So you tell me, guys. That's from Toothpick Jacobs. Yeah? Now, also, Matt Law, the fraud himself. Has anyone heard of these goalkeepers? They'll tell you on Football Manager his potential abilities through the roof. It's probably about 170 out of 200. So let's get him. The reality is Chelsea are looking for a number 1 goalkeeper, but at what level are you looking at? Because they want resale value, which means they'll only go for a goalkeeper which is cheaper on wages, cheaper to buy, and they can build up. So reality is you're not giving Enzo actually the specific players that he might want because he's got no say, and he came out publicly and said, no, I don't want any involvement in transfers or running a club. I just want to coach. Well, that's exactly what he is. He's a yes man. End of story. He's dictated by Kerry Winstanley, Stuart Little, who attend the training sessions, and will also dictate who plays, who doesn't play, who's going to be bought, who's going to be sold and loaned. End of story, bro. Signed off by Siri Merchant and Meatloaf Bowley, bro. Yeah? So the Spanish reports can get in the bin, bruv. Yeah, we can ignore those. Yeah, let's have it right. Make sure you do smash the like button. Make sure you do smash the like button. Hit that subscribe button. Respect to everyone in this land and damn minerals as well. And you make sure you put your comments as we go along. The Blues have been training to playing similar setup to Maresca's previous club Leicester, with fullbacks moving into midfield and 2 attacking central midfielders pushing towards the attack. That's exactly what Pochettino did when it's exactly as we drew it up. Meatloaf Bowley said after 2 games. Well, funny enough, Pochettino was doing that. Now, also, the whole thing about the goalkeeper situation tells you they've messed up with Pochettino. That's their guy. They did intensive research to recruit this guy, Tony Sakin, because he went against them, called them out on their transfer policy and the way they're running the club, and did what he did by playing the players he wanted to play. And that's how we managed to, by miracle, quote unquote, Jose Goat Marino got top 6, because that's what our benchmark is now. Yeah. But the benchmark now is top 4 after your 3rd year now. This is your 3rd year into running the football club. So let's have it right. Pies and Mash loves to have a little bitch and moan. He says, Chelsea board are not targeting high-profile signings this summer in view of trusting the current players at the club. So after an overall solid season, they've decided that they need a backup to push Sanchez. When what that was Petrovic last season, who displaced Sanchez in the side. At 24, Petrovic has plenty of upside, and he's now the victim of supposed below the mark ball playing. Well, he is. He can't ball play. All right. Neither can Sanchez, which again is an indictment on how poorly were run with the coaching choices. No shit, Sherlock. The fact that we have spent money on him last season for Pochettino, now they decide to change manager because they got the last one wrong, and well, everyone's wrong, the last 2 wrong, and subsequently Petrovic now seems like he has no future. Well, listen, you're a bright spark, ain't you, fella? No, you're not. Copy and paste merchant. Get in the bin, get in the mud. Leslie Ugochukwu, expected to leave Chelsea this summer, is now planning for a loan move. Isn't he the one that unfollowed Enzo Fernandez? So he's been shipped out, bruv, and he's going to go on loan, or maybe he will be sold. Who knows? That's Fabrizio Romano. I work 20 hours a day, merchant. Yeah? So have it right. 20 hours a day, merchant. Also, I will say this. Wrexham website are charging £10 to watch Chelsea v Wrexham, the friendly, next week in the UK. Now, Chelsea are charging 50 quid to season ticket holders for the Inter Milan game. And then it will go up to £100 a ticket if the season tickets still don't get sold. What are they going to do against Wrexham, bruv? Wrexham are charging £10. Let's see what the Clownlakes want to milk. Yeah, they love to milk the cow, or shall I say milk the cat? You know what I'm saying? Meet the parents, let's have it right. Ooh, yeah. All the little brown envelope minions that buy into the PR. Also, I want to bring up fraudulent Vince. He says chapter 1 is done. Enzo apologised. Chapter 2 will be interesting. He says, would like to see Fofana and other French players show some love to Enzo, who might be going through a lot. Oh, boo-hoo, Enzo's going through a lot. Shut up, you melt. All right. Now, I found out today that Vince is Nigerian descent, bruv. Yeah. All right. And this guy's backing Enzo because he's tapped up, outright bought. And let's have it right. The other accounts are jealous of him, the goldfishes and all these guys, because they've got agendas on him, because he's getting the clicks, he's getting the money, and they don't want the food and the cake to get shared out, bruv. The bottom line is we call him out because he's a wrong'un and he's a disgrace. And why the hell should Fofana or any of the other French players go to Enzo and show love and forgiveness when Enzo knew what he was doing, bruv? What we doing here, bruv? Clipped up 5K. Also, another thing on that, the FA, FIFA, and the French Federation, when you go and do investigations, you have to investigate. Maybe you have to interview people, this and that. Let's have it right. This is a video footage, clipped, recorded worldwide. That is the evidence. There, as you like. Absolutely caught red-handed. But Enzo shouldn't get done. Every other player in that coach should get done. And as a whole punishment, like I said, Argentina should be disqualified and banned and sanctioned from retaining and defending their World Cup in 2 years' time. Let's have it right. So let's bring this up. Enzo should know about racism because it says no to racism on the shirt that he wears every weekend, bruv, or twice a week. And it's promoted every Premier League game. So I don't know what these lot are on, bruv. Honestly, I don't know what these lot are on. Also, I want to land it. It's come out that West Ham are in talks with N'Golo Goat Kante. Let's have it right. Rattle me, bruv. If N'Golo Kante goes to West Ham. Now, maybe he wants to go to Premier League. Maybe they got a project, bruv. All right. But the bottom line is this. If N'Golo Kante is thinking about going to the Premier League, yeah, we should buy him for 20 million. What we doing here? Pay up, you Clownlakes. Pay up the money and bring N'Golo Kante to the midfield because you're more than likely going to lose Enzo Fernandez. And we need a world-class general in the middle of the park, bruv. And let's have it right. It's Casado. You're £115 million DM, bruv. All right. This is idle. So that would work quite well, bruv. Is it going to happen? No, because we let him go after having surgery. Well, these clowns let him go after having surgery, knowing that he could be fine, which he is. He's played every game, every France game in the Euros, and he's been back-to-back man of matches. He's a GOAT. He's a general, bruv, all right, at the world-class level, all right, best in the world at what he does, yeah? You wouldn't pay him 200 grand a week to keep this guy, or 250. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. So you deserve what you get. You deserve what you get. But let's have it right. The latest... to land it and finish it off nice and sweet, bruv. Yeah. We got someone special to announce, bruv. We got someone special to announce for you lot. Yeah. A special announcement, bruv. Yeah. Let's go. Cucurella. Cucurella. Love paella. I drink a Stella. I'm Cucurella. He said he dyes hair red. He is literally in the attire of Clownlake. This is Ronald McDonald reincarnated, bruv. The ones that are propping this guy, that he's the best left back in the world right now. Come on, what are we doing here, bruv? What are we doing here? But let's have it right. He's on the list to get sold, mate. Yeah, these clowns want to sell him, which brings me to the point. It's all down to wages. He's on 100 grand, 180 grand a week, which brings me to the point. The minerals landing. And let's have it right. Let's say it for what it is. There was news through Matt Fraud Law that Cole Palmer and a contract's going to happen with Chelsea. Now, ask yourself, we know these Clownlakes like to a T. If they don't want to pay out more money and they don't got no reason to pay out more money, they ain't going to do it. Now, Cole Palmer signed that contract not being what we thought he'd be. So the reality is, why should he demand an increase in his wages? Just carry on. Maybe we'll review it next season, Clownlake would say. No, it doesn't work like that. I'll tell you why they've gone and they're rushing to increase the contract, which apparently is going to be double, taking it to around about 140 grand a week, which is close to their cut off of 150 grand. Well, that's because they know and they're getting sniff and they're hearing through the grapevine. Yes, have it right, Marvin Gaye. I hope these Clownlakes could eliminate themselves. That'd be great. They've heard through the grapevine that there is interest and certain clubs sniffing around Cole Palmer, and they will pay more than 150 grand a week to get this kid to play for their football club. And Manchester United, I think, is one of those clubs. And they're doing right deals. They've got a whole structure in line. Yeah. They've got everything in place because you've got a massive account from United saying, we're going to go and get a Garte. We've got Euro, we're going to get a Garte. Now we're going to pass through and get Cole Palmer. Big following. Whether he's taking the piss or not, he must know something or got whiff of something. So let's have it right. I wouldn't put it past Manchester United putting in a bid for Cole Palmer, and let's see what the Clownlakes do, because maybe Cole Palmer will want to play for his club, boyhood club that he's supported, where he's pictured in a Manchester United shirt with his PlayStation. Let's have it right, in his old school ancient Bluetooth piece, bruv. Yeah, everyone's seen it flying about. Well, I wouldn't put it past Clownlake upping his wages because of that reason, and they're a bit annoyed that they have to do that because they've got financial issues where they've sold the women's team for what, 70 million profit or whatever for Chelsea to themselves. They've taken our one car park, 2 hotels, and Cobham training ground. What else are they going to milk off our club? You know what I'm saying? So they need the money, and listen. Like I told everyone, they will not change this model. This model's got to work this season, and there's no surrender from us on the Minerals FC. So I thought I'd land that one because I think it's clear as day that there are clubs sniffing for Cole Palmer, and that's why they're increasing the wage structure. And they didn't want to have to say it. But Matt Fraud Law had to come out and say it. Let's have it right. That's what he does, bruv. He always comes out and has to say it for what it is. He also did come out and say in the past 24 hours, Chelsea have decided they will enter the market for a goalkeeper this summer, but not to replace Robert Sanchez. So which one is it, Matt Fraud Law? Because we're hearing conflicting reports. The reality is they need a number one. They can't go in the market for top number one. So they're letting the whole fan base know we are not going to buy a Maignan or a Diego Costa. So get used to it and accept it. And we're not going to accept it, guys. We're not accepting it. Let's have it right. So, big up to everyone in here. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, put all your comments down below, and I will see you very, very soon. We're going to land it with the classic, bruv. You know it is. PR Happy Meals flying about. It's like, Meatloaf Bailey, what a PR stunt. Look at me, guys. Yeah, I would do anything for pound notes. And I'm going to sit in a restaurant, and I'm going to look like, oh, I'm proper Chelsea, and I love Chelsea, and this is all on Siri Merchant Barley. What a load of bollocks.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
Let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to everyone in here. Salute all the Minerals FC ultras. Keep winning life. We move. Salute Don Roman.